So, how have things been going with you with the Superhuman Protocol practices? Have you been journaling down any like subtleties, changes, nuances, things that you have noticed that you are now aware of since doing the practices? If you're not familiar with the Superhuman Protocol, it was it was a transmission that I shared with you guys. The video before last, check it out so you can see what I am talking about. And today I just wanted to expound a little bit more on step one. I feel like it deserves a little bit of extra lean in. So, with step one, and just to make sure I'm just putting my glasses on, step one is sit with yourself in stillness, find peace with all aspects of you so that you release the baggage that's been weighing you down. And essentially, it's not judging any of it. These things may have served at some point, and right now they are no longer aligned with your next level. And so, what you're doing is you are sitting with yourself, you're coming to peace with all of that, and you're laying it down, releasing resistance on it, all of those things, no judgment on it. It served at one point. It's not serving now. It's like with anything else that you're done with. You're done, and now you discard it. And the other piece of this is don't judge it. It may it may have served you before. Thank it and allow it to go. Okay, I'm sorry because I'm reading the exact transmission that I received from Yeshua, and I wrote it down, and I want to make sure I'm giving it to you exactly as it was given to me. And also, it will help if you ask God, Source, Spirit, the universe, whatever you call that higher benevolence, to sit with you for things that you've done, okay? Things that maybe you feel like were not on the up and up. Maybe you see things that you feel maybe a little guilty about that you did or that weren't the nicest of things. You can name them just like you're talking to a friend. Just come out, say the names. So what you're doing is you're speaking it out and you're helping it to be released from you, and you're passing this on to the higher power, the source. The source knows how to transform and transmute these things into something that is useful. You're bringing it to light. You're illuminating it by acknowledging it and saying, here you go. Yes, I did this. Yes, I don't like that I did that, but I did it. It happened. That was then, this is now. And be open to receiving forgiveness for yourself by yourself. Be open to forgiving yourself for whatever the thing is. I don't care how egregious it is. You have to start somewhere. Okay? It could be the worstest of worst things. Start peeling that off, peeling those layers off, and pass that burden on to someone who can do the heavy lifting. Okay? Because the thing is, when you are down there wallowing with the denseness of all of those things, the aspects that you don't really appreciate or love about yourself, or things that you may have done in the past or whatnot that may have not been the best decisions, or all of that, you are distracted from your next level. Those things may have served at one point. It doesn't serve now in this next level. They're no longer aligned with what you have going on next. That is actually bigger and greater than what was. So, step one is to sit with all of that, come to peace with all of that, allow yourself to forgive yourself for all of that. Allow yourself to be cleansed and cleared, and allow that resistance to leave your being and hand it over. It is not that critical. We make it more critical than what it is. And sometimes it's just, sometimes you have to sit with things because you're disappointed in yourself, or you're just sad or heartbroken about something you did or experienced. That's fine. But now is the time to let it go. And how do you make up for those types of things? You elevate, you evolve, you expand, you do better, you do greater, you do different. Okay, so that's step one in the superhuman protocol. And in the other video, I mentioned that this is so that you can live an easier, more fulfilled life and have great experiences. And it is a form of manifestation. Well, most and everything that we do is a form of manifesting. Things we say and think and activities, behaviors, all of that is how we manifest the life that we have. That's just period, point blank. So everything that I speak on, anyone could potentially say, oh, well, that's how you manifest, because everything is how you manifest when you dial it back and look at it from a bird's eye view. But ultimately, also, there are other pieces to the mission, I like to call it, that are bigger than you, that are bigger than us. There are things that you are being called to do, or areas that you are being called to illuminate or fulfill, but you cannot do that if you're wallowing in the denseness of the other stuff that are at this point inconsequential. All right. And these missions are also, when I say fulfill and to do and all of that, these missions are also to help other people. It's a domino effect. It's an energetic domino effect, because energy is always moving, it's in motion. And we are energetic beings, we're quantum beings, and we have the ability to move energy and transform it into something that we want, something useful, something that is for the highest good. Okay, so that's why he called it superhuman, because being human is a very holy and spiritual thing, but a lot of folks don't realize that you are human and you are your soul, your spirit. You are, pesky reminders, you are the source embodied in a human earth suit.